things to
Yeah.
and get
Yeah.
involved. And she's a 4%er, man. She's the one of the elite group that will take action and make a change for real, not just join and do nothing.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's
Yes.
get it. Hey.
And you know what? I'm waiting now for my license, my New Mexico associate broker's license to come through. It's listed as pending, so I'll have that in just a few days too. Yes.
Let me know, Valley, and I'll post it out and we'll celebrate with you.
Awesome. I love that. I love it. And hey, my name is, I'm going to correct, if you don't mind, it's pronounced Vali.
Vali, I do.
Vali.
I don't like, I like pronouncing people's names the way they want them pronounced. So I've always.
Yeah. I know it's an A, but it kind of has that U sound. Yeah.
Believe.
That's awesome. Believe.
Is that like believe?
You guys got it perfect. Thank you.
Thank you for being on. Hey, Vince, come on, man. Come on, Vince. Come on.
I'm here.
You're here. You're here. Come on, man. What is it? What drives you? You've been
normally Zoom meetings, you get to see several people. In this case, I only see you.
Yeah, you know what? It's in view, and I probably should go there, but I see you in my panel. This is my first Zoom. I'm not a Zoom guy. I'm a live guy. I'll go on Facebook Live, and I'll come on, and I'll just, boom, go to town. So I'm going to leave it like this for now, because that way I don't lose my focus. Okay, so once I get better and feel like I can move away from it, I'm good. But I got so many props here, man, and so much to say that I'm gonna just leave it at that. But I got to ask you, we got a couple people here. We got Ballet. I'm gonna get it.
Bali, yes.
Bali, and we also have Steven. So I hope they've seen your story in REI USA. Maybe they haven't, but Vince, tell me why, man. Why are you stalking me on the internet? Why are you showing up on this Zoom? Why are you doing what you're doing? We need some motivation. We need to hear it from someone that's wise. Why are you doing this, Vince?
I'm here to make money. Lots of it.
That's the right answer, too.
I'm here to get the education and make lots of money. And you're going to show me how to do it, right?
Right. And now, in case you guys don't know, and I don't want to make this a, down on luck story, but you guys need to hear, everybody needs to hear this man's story. He's 75. He lost his wife, okay? He's homeless right now. He's living out of his car with 4 dogs, okay?
I want to add something to that, Terry. You don't know what it's like to live in a car with 4 dogs and my daughter at the time. But with COVID, everybody shuts down, even the restrooms. At 2 in the morning, you can't find a place to go pee.
Wow.
I mean, it's, sometimes they shut those restrooms down at the gas stations around 10 or 11 o'clock.
Right.
And I mean, my daughter had to go to the bathroom many times right on the sidewalk.
Yep. Got to do what you got to do, man.
As well as I.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I get it. And again, here's the thing, Vince. I heard your story. Vince reached out to me on LinkedIn, and I said, man, I got to take this dude in. I got to take him in because he's 75. See, a lot of us are younger than him. That's been one of my motivations.
No, the whole world is younger than 75.
No, man, no. That's been one of my motivations. I used to take my wife to work. I used to drive to work. You know what, Vince? I'm going to put you on mute, put everybody on mute so we don't have any background noise. I got enough background. Mute. Has to unmute. Okay, good. So I used to drive my wife to work, and we'd pass a homeless shelter, and it would put fear into me. It put fear into me because I didn't want to put myself in a position. I didn't want my family to be in that position. So every time I drove by, it was a motivating factor that says, Terry, get out there and kick some butt in real estate. You got no excuse. So I have this drive inside of me, and you guys will feel it. You will hear it. You will see it in my posts. I love real estate. I eat real estate. I breathe real estate because I never, ever want to let my family down again. Real estate is the perfect vehicle, okay, so that you can achieve financial freedom. I know I'm preaching to the choir, you guys, but I just want to tell you who I am. I don't have no formal introduction. I'm a guy that loves to talk real estate, okay? And I'm going to start off by saying I want to thank Stacy. I want to thank Christy, the staff at REI USA, all the amazing teachers for letting me have this opportunity, this platform to share with you who I am, because I started out from nothing, zero, scratch, zilch, okay? And real estate turned my life around. As you can tell, my pool back here is a split level, 2-story, right? And it what real estate paid for it, right? Real estate paid for it. So I'm gonna talk about some of the things that you guys may want and like that real estate can pay for too. So thank you, Stacy, Christy, the staff at REI USA, okay? Let's talk about the benefits of joining REI USA. I want to cover that. Number one, if you join it, they got a members directory, okay? Basically what you do is you get instant access to a buyer's list. Number two, if you have properties for sale, you can list those properties for sale on their website, okay? They have a forms directory. The forms directory is if you need any forms, boom, just go right there. They're there for you, okay? Training replays, okay? Training's good for 30 days. If you guys want to look at any replays, they're good for 30 days. They have a sponsors directory. So they have lenders, CRM, skip tracers, look in the sponsor directory. If you guys see me looking to the side, I got screens everywhere. I got screen in front of me. I got my computer screen. So I'm looking for my notes to help me get through this process here, okay? And then they have online courses, okay? The online courses will be summits that you can watch for free. So join REI USA if you haven't. Very valuable, a lot of very good instructors that are teaching, okay? Let me ask you guys a question. Would it make you happy if someone else could make your house payment, your mortgage payment, or where you live, okay? And if it makes you happy, hey, right where you're at, just say, Terry, that'll make me. Hey, Jonathan, what's up? T. Cardi, all right, glad you guys could make it. Oh, this is gonna be exciting. So again, if someone could make your house payment, your mortgage payment, your rent payment, your apartment payment, would that make you happy? So go ahead and say it in your room. Terry, that would make me happy, okay? If someone else could make your car payment, I don't care what kind of car you want. If you want a Rolls Royce, T. Cartney in the house, woo! If you want a Rolls Royce, you want a Volkswagen, you want a truck, real estate will pay for that. Would that make you happy? Yes. If you can go
I had money.
I thought I muted you, Vince. You still come through. Vince, if you could hold on and off on your comments, that would be great, okay? Just, this is being recorded, so I know what you feel inside. I'm with you, okay? So someone else could pay for your vacation, no matter where you wanted to go. I took a vacation to Hawaii, had a great time. Real estate paid for it. So if someone could pay for your vacation, would that make you happy? You're saying, yes, Terry, that would make me happy, okay? Now, if someone could pay all of that, someone could put money in your bank account, someone could send your kids to college, would that make you happy? I know you guys are going, hell yes, Terry, that would make me happy. That's why I do real estate, because real estate will pay for everything you want out of life, okay? And it's called financial freedom. I don't know of anything else that I could have done without a license, without a degree, without being born on the right side of the tracks, going through some process, having someone tell me what I can't do and what I can do, other than real estate. Because see, I'm a disruptor, you guys. I disrupt. I disrupt because I need the game to work for me. I can't, do things where people say, well, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you got to have this, you got to have a good credit score. Because I don't have a good credit score. I don't use my credit anymore, okay? So I don't need those restrictions. And real estate allows me to be free, financially free. So I'm hoping if you're out there right now, you need to put your foot on the gas pedal and blow up in real estate, okay? May 1st, 2001, May 1st, 2001. The reason I say that is because my daughter, I was teaching karate classes. I loved karate. I was the next Bruce Lee in the makings. Wasn't that great, but I thought I was Bruce Lee. My daughter was ready for college. She said, Daddy, I'm ready to go to college. I want to go to Arizona State University. And let me tell you guys, when she said that, I felt like I'd been hit in the head with a 2x4, okay? Why? I didn't have no money. So I told my daughter, hey, look, get you a scholarship. Go to Arizona State University. Daddy's proud of you. And when you come back, we'll have a great time. She says, Daddy, I need money. Oh. Man, I swear someone hit me right in the head, right between the eyes, so hard. Because my daughter, she had went through school, no boy problems, no pregnancy, no drug problems, no gangs, no nothing. She did everything right. She did everything right. I didn't have any money. That day was the day I decided no more excuses. I'm going to make myself successful. I'm going to get rich or die trying. Some of you young people, y'all understand that's 50 Cent, right? I stole it. I'm going to get rich or die trying. If you didn't talk to me about real estate, I didn't want to talk to you. I didn't even go to family functions because that was the moment that I said, you know what? I'm never going to let my family down again. Never, ever, ever. So I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it hard. If I don't make it, at least I'm going to die trying. So that was 2001. 2017, my daughter says she's living in San Diego. Daddy, I want to move close to, you and mom. So she showed me a couple places. There was an apartment. I went there. Rent was like $2,000 a month. The lady says, I got about 12 people ahead of you. I said, okay, how about if I give you a year in advance? Will you let me go to the top of the list? She goes, yes. All right, fine. I said, damn, that's $24,000 I got to give somebody to rent. So I went out, found a condo for my daughter in the Bay Area. If any of you know San Francisco Bay Area, on the water in a gated community. I paid all cash to give her that condo. And you know where I got the cash from? Real estate. Okay. That condo is going to go to my daughter. I have it set up an estate plan already. I already have a revocable living trust so that I can pass that wealth on to my daughter. Now, why do I just tell you that story? That story is what makes me who I am today. It's my why. It drives me to do what I'm doing now, to be talking to you guys. That motivated me, and I never ever want to let my family down again, you guys. So you got to find the why in you. Every one of us has a story. Somebody is depending on us, and we need to be the one to help them get what they want. And the vehicle is going to be real estate. See, every family has one person that can change the trajectory of their family's fortune. And I'm talking about, hey, taking my wealth that I've gained, passing it on to my two daughters, and then they don't have children yet. I don't even know if they're going to ever have children. If they don't, that's fine. They can have some wealth to do what they want to do. Legacy, 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 legacy. Yes, that's the power we have, you guys. We can make an impact on the world. So you got to know what your why is, because what happens, it's going to get cold. And you call yourself a real estate investor, but if you don't understand why you're doing this, when it gets cold, hey, Terry, I didn't do real estate today because it's cold outside. Oh, hey, Terry, I decided I'm going to watch a sports game. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But the people that have a burning desire and a drive to overcome and do what it takes because they know, I know my daughter's dependent on me. My daughter had driven a car for about 12, 13 years. She's closer to me now, but it's about an hour away, hour and a half. And she has to go to freeway. So she's got this old car. I said, hey, you know what? You got good credit. Go to the auto dealer. Know what kind of payment you want. She said, Dad, I want payments about $350. She goes there. She finds this nice vehicle. Couldn't get the payments $350. They're up at $400. Guy calls and says, hey, man, we've done everything we can. I said, can you do more? Extend yourself. Reach. End up, I said, what's the check, man? How much is it going to cost me to get that vehicle for my daughter? It was a number. It was 5 figures. I said, okay, I'll bring the cashier's check. So my daughter goes, Dad, how do I pay you back? I said, okay, what was your monthly payment you wanted to have? She said $350. I said, pay me $350 till you give me my money back. Boom, good. So I became the bank. Okay, I became the bank to help my family, my daughters, have a better life. So that's my story about real estate. You guys are going to learn a whole lot about me. You're going to see a lot of posts about me. So I'm not going to go any further about me. But what I need you guys to do is download Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. It's at the Google Play Store or the App Store. It's my app that I developed. I developed 2 mobile apps, okay? This one is beautiful, Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. So everybody, if you can, type it in the chat. I see it's already going there. I love it, okay? Go download it because we're going to go to that next. I'm going to switch over to the app. The app is my story. It has my life in this app, what I've done, because when I coach and train my students, they are going to enter the world that I've entered. That's what I'm training them on. They go into the app and they practice buying, selling, flipping real estate. So this is my business simulator. So I'm going to switch over. Give yourself a second.
Hey everybody, while Terry's getting set up and settled. Oops, there we are. You
Yeah,
got
go
it?
ahead, Christian. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead.
but I was just trying to fill in some blank space. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. All right. All right. So hopefully you guys are all there. Okay. Open your app. I'm sorry, I did one thing. I skipped one thing. I want everybody to grab your calculator. Grab your calculator. Grab your phone if it has a calculator on it. This is what I normally start with all the time. And the excitement to get going, I forgot. I want you to put $1 million in that calculator or that your phone. $1 million. Okay. And I want you to hold it up to your camera. This is one reason I would love to have the view. I want you to put $1 million in there. Why? Okay. Your amount could be anything you want, but play along with me. Play all out. Play your aces. $1 million. What does $1 million mean? Well, maybe it means that's you being a millionaire. So you got to see it. You got to see it, you guys. I dream big. I see big things. Just like with Vince. I see Vince having his own speaker platform where people are paying him to come speak about his life. I see that. And I want that. And that's what my heart is going after. So put the million there. Look at it and say, okay, that's a millionaire. That's me being a millionaire. Or that's me leaving $1 million to my family, my legacy for them. Well, maybe it's $1 million in your bank account. Okay. But that million's got to be there. It's got to be there. Well, maybe that's your net worth. $1 million is your net worth or your gross. It don't matter. $1 million's $1 million. Or last but not least, maybe you sell your real estate investing business for $1 million. You are a millionaire. That's the mindset we got to have, okay? Or you could be $500,000, or you could be 100,000, you could be 20,000. Make it you, make it you. All right, so we're at the app. I'm going to walk through this app, okay? I want you guys to kind of walk through it, get comfortable with it, because once I finish with this with you today, you're free to take it and play it, teach your kids about real estate, family members. It's the most awesomest way to learn real estate. There is no better way to learn real estate than my mobile app, okay? So when you first turn it on, it's going to ask you, do you want to open up some file? You want to say no, because it's going to show you a video. You can always come back to it later. This is a free download, you guys. It's free. You don't have to buy it, okay? You get 3 levels free. Level 1, 2, and 3, okay? It's free, but it only allows you to play it once. The app is $20. I guarantee you it's the best $20 you'll ever spend, because it's going to open up the whole app. You got wholesaling, fix and flip. You got being a landlord. You got buying notes. You got borrowing money from private lender, hard money lender, money partners. You got bulk REOs. You got bulk notes. You're going to buy 11 doors. You got commercial. It's incredible. I'm even amazed sometimes at what I did. Okay, so I don't want to watch the movie right now. Next thing you're going to do is go to start. That starts up the game. Okay. And this app talks to you also. Okay. You won't understand it at first, but the more you play, the better you get. So remember I talked about, okay, wholesaler. If you just look to the right, yours, when you download, is going to have locks on it. This means mine is fully open. It's going to give you guys a little view here. All those things I talked about earlier, basically what you do, if you want to go to note buying, you will not be able to do this if you're in the free version. You can go to note buying and say, okay, Terry, I want to do notes today. I want to do notes. You can go into that app and it will start teaching you about note buying in the comfort of your own home, you guys. 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You get to practice real estate at your convenience. All right, keep it going just a little bit. And I'm just giving you an overview. Okay, even dealing with hedge funds. Okay, again, I've dealt with hedge funds in real life. I've worked with banks, so I put it into my game. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to wholesaler, because what that will do is it'll open up the app. One more rehabber, come on. Wholesaler. Okay, and there's the city map. There's the map of where you're going to buy houses. So what you want to do is you want to take your first finger and you want to put it like maybe on the street, put your first finger on the map and you want to pan around, okay? There's 6 states.
Terry, my unit is locked.
That's all right, don't worry about it. This is going to be recorded and I'm going to work with you on this, probably personally with you today, if not tomorrow, so, okay? All right, so again, you want to pan around, and what that does, it allows you to see 6 different states. I've invested in California, Arizona, Nevada, Illinois, Florida, and New York, okay? Most people call this virtual wholesaling, and that's exactly what you're going to do. I don't care where you live and where you are right now, you can invest in real estate in another state, right? And so I want to help you. The most important thing is this, you guys. Up top, you got to turn the app horizontally. Up top, you're going to see a flashing icon. It says click here first. Okay, click that. That's the coach. You guys need to learn how I program this game. I'm actually the coach in the game, and I will teach you how to play the game. Because if you go in and try to play this, you're going to be lost because you don't know my mindset. You don't know what I went through. You don't know my formulas, my strategy. You don't know my intellectual property, you guys. So please, if you're going to play this game, hit the click here first to learn every single level. I've had people try to play my game that have no clue they're gamers. And they say this game sucks. And yeah, it sucks because you don't know how to do real estate. You're a gamer. With real estate, we use real strategies. This ain't some click some button and you become rich. You got to understand the way things are done. So I'm going to do that. Just take it to the click here first button so I can walk you guys through it. There's 3 ways to learn my game, okay? You can listen to audio. When you select that, a female voice is going to come out. It's me, but it's a female voice. Someone said, Terry, females are much better to listen to. They're much smarter. I got to get that in. They're much more intelligent. Come on now. Women, I'm with you, okay? There ain't no hating over here. Woman is just a better person to learn from. 100%, okay? So I said, okay, I'll make it into a female voice. You might not like the voice because it's technology. But when the coach is speaking, you're taking your notes. You touch the coach, she'll stop talking. Okay, then you want to start her again, you touch her, she starts again. Now, I don't have a rewind button or a fast forward button. That's why you have to touch the coach, okay? There's a PDF that will download to your phone or your device. So you can hit that and it will give you the written instructions about how to play that level, okay? And then also there's a video, show a video. That's one of my students. I've taught him to do real estate. Now he's on a whiteboard or chalkboard, giving you instructions on how he thinks about what I've taught him. So you got 3 ways to learn how to invest in real estate for all my levels of my game. Now, think about this. We've all read books, and I love books. But man, sometimes books don't engage me, and I fall asleep, and I don't know where I'm at. And I get up and I read and I read and I read. And I got this library full of stuff. Information overload, because what happens is you're learning it, but you're not applying it and it doesn't sink in. So it just goes in one ear and out the other ear, right? So my game here is meant to teach you. Then you go into the game and practice, which is going to build self-confidence, self-esteem. That way, when you get out in the real world, you should be feeling pretty good. The other part of that is for my coaching students, I get on the phone with them twice a week and we role play and put it into the real world. Okay, so let's hit the back button. We're going back to the city. Now, what I want you guys to do is this. When you got some free time, click every single button, every single eye, everything in this app. It's so much stuff. This app is heavy. My developer says, Terry, you got so much stuff in here. It is heavy. So it's going to take a little time to download. If you don't have a lot of memory on your phone, it might even crash, okay? But I stacked it. I stacked it with my 40 years of real estate investing experience. So if you take a look at the flashing little arrow button on the left, when you click that, You're going to get this is the world. When I learned real estate, when I seen the infomercials, they were saying, Terry, if you buy my course, Terry, we're going to show you how to make a lot of money in real estate. I said, okay, I'm paying attention. Terry, if you become really good, you can have the house you want, the car you want, the vacation you want, the money in the bank. You'll be financially free. You can fire your boss, which I did. I fired my boss and said, dude, I'm firing you before you fire me. I believed him wholeheartedly. I said, hey, here's my credit card right here. I'm buying. Because you have a dream that I want. I was working at a dead-end job, working for some dead-end people. I'm just not a person to have a job. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a free thinker. I'm a disruptor. Come in at 8, leave at 4, take Saturday off. And I'm not knocking anybody with a job. Please don't think I'm doing that. I'm just trying to show the difference in the world of being financially free versus going to work. Okay. So I wanted to be financially free. So I said, hey, here's my credit card. And I said, you know what? It may not all be on this credit card. I might have to get another credit card, put it on that credit card, but I'm buying into what you're selling because that's the lifestyle I want. I love the gurus. A lot of people don't like gurus. A lot of people don't like, they're selling. They don't like people selling. And I'm telling you what, you can't get to the next level until you stretch yourself, until someone helps you see a vision. I love it. I love it. So anyway, at that arrow, there's going to be a Rolls Royce on the showroom floor. When you click that arrow, it's going to say automobile or something along that lines. It's going to be a Rolls Royce. Now, you may not want a Rolls Royce. You may want something else. Whatever your dream is, you can achieve it. There's a $250 million house. Now, I'm in California. We nuts up here. I've seen a house for $500,000, but I love it. That's what makes California, California. There's a $250 million tour of a house that you guys can view inside this game. All it's meant to do is make your dream big. There's a private jet and there's a yacht in there. And then there's old raggedy junker with some guy pitching my program for my app. So when you get a chance, just click that. Right now, you guys can see the county courthouse on my screen, hopefully. Yes, hopefully, yeah, you do. Okay, you see the county courthouse. I've done business there. That's where the foreclosure auction is at. I've actually foreclosed on people because I was their bank and I owned their note. If you don't know it, I'm an expert in foreclosures. I'm an authority, okay? I buy loans from banks. So make it simple. Bank of America, got one of my pots. Bank of America, okay? You can't see that. Bank of America has a loan, okay? A person not making payments. I'll try to buy that loan from Bank of America, and then that homeowner is supposed to make payments to me. Okay, I started out doing this in 2001. Okay, I teach my students how to do this. So I become the bank. And when a person doesn't pay, and if they don't want to pay me, and they decide that no matter what I try to do to help them, they will not pay me, I'm forced to foreclose. Okay? That's just the business I'm in. Okay, I don't want to, and I've got a lot of testimonials from people that I've helped. Some I couldn't help. So I end up foreclosing. I go to the county courthouse, and I would be the person that investors are bidding at the property to get the property, and what would end up paying me. So again, I'm a bank. It's in my game. And if you click the county courthouse, you'll see something. You'll also see Bank 2, Bank 1, and you'll see the bankruptcy court there. Let me just try to move this down a little bit. Yes, okay, so bank number 2, if you click that, you're gonna see 174 loans, if I'm not mistaken, 174 loans that I tried to buy from a bank for $40 million, y'all. I believe I could see it. I know I can do that deal. So 174 loans. What I was trying to do is flip it to a hedge fund. The most beautiful experience I've ever been involved with in real estate. I learned so much from the hedge fund, the way they think, the way they act. The hedge fund offered $22 million to the bank. The bank decided the offer was too low. Okay, so that hedge fund was trying to buy paper, notes, and mortgages from the bank for 55 cents on the dollar, which averaged out to be about $127,000 per house. I know I'm rattling numbers, but this is the way I do business. This is the way I teach. This is the way I coach. This is what you got to understand. You got to understand those numbers, okay? Also, the bankruptcy court. Bankruptcy is for who? Bankers. Let me ask you guys a question. Anybody ever try to develop leads of motivated sellers in the bankruptcy court? Oh, Terry, that's different. That's a little different. Well, see, real estate investors, there are people that file bankruptcy. Why? Because they have a debt issue. Debt, D-E-B-T. Let me just say this, you guys. I deal in what's called 6 Ds. 6 Ds. Let me give them to you. You want to write it? Fine. If you don't want to write it, we're going to get this recording to you. Okay? Pay close attention. It's debt. Debt. I deal in debt. I deal in divorce. I deal in death. And I deal in distress. That's my market. That's who I am. And when I can deal with people like that, it allows me to get properties at a discount. Okay? It allows me to get properties at a discount so that I can make some dollars. Now, I'm saying this for you guys to understand something here. A person that has no problems, that life is good, they got money in the bank, kids are in college, graduating, they have family members that have money, you're not going to be able to buy their property at a discount. And you don't have to buy properties at a discount to make money. But most investors have been trained, hey, ARV times 70% minus repairs, minus your flip fee. You can't buy a house from someone that doesn't have any problems at 70% of value. But you can for someone that's got some issues. So Terry, are you taking advantage of people? No, I'm not taking advantage of people. Let me give you one story. One story. I went. I knocked on the door of someone that was in foreclosure. I said, hey, is John here? She says, well, John just passed away. I went, wow, sorry to hear that. Whew. I had never had that happen to me when I knocked on doors. I said, oh, okay, what are you going to do with the houses over there? There was 2 houses on one lot, house in the front, house in the back. I said, what are you going to do with those houses? She said, I'm going to give them back to the bank. They owned 3 houses, but I was only concerned about the one. I was shocked to hear her husband had passed. I said, I'd like to have them. She said she was going to give them back to the bank. She was dealing with death. Her husband had passed. She said, Terry, John was the real estate guy. All I want to do is spend time with my grandkids. I don't care nothing about those properties. I don't care nothing about tenants, toilets, trash, dealing with Home Depot and going to Lowe's and contractors. I don't care nothing about it. I'm just giving it to the bank because I don't want them. I don't want them, Terry. That's what she was telling me. Terry, I don't want them. I don't want them. She didn't say that many times, but that's what I was hearing. So I said, you know what? I'd like to have them. Can I have those 2 houses on one lot? Guess what she said? Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Guess what she said? She says, Terry, you can have them. I'm like, I can have them? I noticed real estate is good, but I can have them? She says, yeah, you can have them. It was behind $8,000 in payments. 2 houses on one lot, behind $8,000 in payments. I didn't have the money. It was no money down deal because what did I do? I borrowed the money from my dad. The $8,000 to get the payments caught up, right? It was a free house. I've been given at least 10 free houses from people that didn't want them because of what I do in real estate. Free houses. She didn't ask for no money. She didn't ask me for no money. If she would have asked me for money, I would have maybe tried to think about giving her some money. But she didn't ask for any money, you guys. How many of you on the line, I wish I could see you and see your hand go up, but just keep playing along with me. Raise your hand if that's you, have been given a free house from someone because they didn't want it. And see, that's the business I'm in when I deal with death, debt, divorce, and distress. The kids, her grandkids was more important than that house. She wanted peace of mind. She had lost her husband. And peace of mind wasn't dealing with some house that she didn't want. Let me tell you the story, okay? This house, this is in 1999, you guys, 1999. Terry, that's a long time ago. I know it is. I've been around a long time, 62. Terry, that's so long ago, that stuff don't happen. All right, let me tell you the story first. If you don't believe it, it won't happen for you, it won't. But if you think about it, understand what I'm doing, what I'm trying to help and teach you, It could happen to you. It's happened to me 10 times. That house was owed $64,000. You could have flipped it, you guys. See, here's what I want to teach you. There's many ways to make money in real estate. Don't get caught up in just trying to do one thing. Okay? I'm going to show you and teach you and work with you. As long as you stay connected with me, I'm going to show you so much about real estate. I've done everything with a house except build it. And guess what? I'm a journeyman carpenter. I got a certification as a carpenter, and I never built a house. I don't know why it didn't happen that way. All right, so that's the only thing I haven't done. You could have wholesaled that house and maybe made $5,000 or $10,000. Okay, so imagine you found this. You can wholesale it for 5 to 10. That would make you happy, wouldn't it? Good. And if that is so for you, so be it. But I'm a wealth builder. I like getting paid over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's like the golden goose and the holy grail for me. I'm a wealth builder. I decided to keep it, hold it, and rent it out. Okay, the most common way to build wealth in real estate is being a landlord. Right now in this market, guess who's making the most money? The landlords. Okay, it's hard to wholesale right now. I'm not saying it's impossible. Okay, but why? Why would a person sell their house below value in this great market when everything is getting overbidded? The people that will sell it below value are people dealing with debt, divorce, and distress. So I kept it. The first month I rented that property out, I made $640 positive cash flow. $640 the first month, positive cash flow. That was $19.99. I've been getting paid since $19.99 to 2021. I just got a rich check here a few days ago on this property. I don't even know how much money that is. That may be $150,000 just on rents, right? Today, July 17th, 2021, I don't owe no money on that property. I don't owe no money on any of my properties. I own all my real estate free and clear. I paid it off. I don't have no debt, no credit card debt, no student loan debt, no automobile debt. I'm debt free. Now, that property today, you guys, $600,000 is what it's worth. $600,000. She gifted me $600,000 of wealth that I can pass on to my kids and their whatever they want to do in life. And it's going to probably keep going up. $600,000. Now, again, if I needed money right now, I could probably sell it. I had 2 We Buy Houses people call me on the phone, you guys. They were hustling like you should be doing. I know they got my number from somebody that I talked to about houses. And so they called me, Terry, do you want to sell your house? I said, yes, I'll sell my house. But Terry, you just told me you wasn't going to sell your house. But come on, listen to me, you guys. I got stories, right? They're on the phone. It's like, we want to buy houses. Are you willing to sell? I go, yes, I'm willing to sell. All right, what are you asking for your house? I said, $1 million. Remember that 1 million? I got you calculated, you guys. Come on, 1 million is what I'll sell for. What's your number, Terry? I said $1 million. Well, wait a minute. We only see that it's worth because we're trying to rip you off. We're trying to take it from you. And I ain't mad because I did the same thing. We're trying to steal it from you, Terry. We want to make the money instead of you giving it to your kids and your grandkids and your family members and you. We want to make you, Terry, lose money. I go, no. We don't see it's worth 600. I say, you got bad eyes. You got bad eyes because I see $1 million. See, I got it in my calculator. I see $1 million. Well, Terry, I don't think we're interested. Well, you called me. I didn't call you. You said you wanted to buy. I gave you a number. Why don't you buy? I don't know. It'd be hard to turn down $1 million, guys, if they gave me $1 million. But the truth of the matter is, let's just say the property's worth 6 or 5. And I was asking for $1 million. The nerve of me, right? The nerve of you, Terry Bontemps, you disruptor. No, you're not stealing my house. No. So I have a little fun with them also. They hung up. All right, so good. Let's keep it moving. Now, again, the moral of the story is this. I decided to become a landlord on that property. I didn't wholesale it. Remember? You would have wholesaled it for what, 5 or 10,000? And that 5 or 10,000 is, whew, it's gone. Because you got obligations, bills, you got car payments, house payments. So that 5 to 10,000 goes by fast. But if you need it like air, I agree with you. Go ahead and do it. But we got choices, you guys. We're investors. We got choices. So level 3 in my game is landlord. I'm gonna teach you how to make money as a landlord, how to get a great return on your investment, how to get a good profit margin so you know your numbers. Again, I'm getting $2,100 a month on that property that this lady gave me, which is a free house. $2,100. Let me ask you guys a question. What would you do with $2,100 a month from one property? Would that make your house payment? Would that $2,100 make your house payment? Okay, if you say yes, boom, one deal, just one deal in real estate, and you're getting to the easy street. Get to the easy street. You may not be there. Hey, Terry, you know what? I'm in California. Our mortgage payment's about $6,000 a month. Okay, so guess what? You're going to do 3 of those. You're going to do 3 real estate deals instead of working at a job for 30 years to pay off the house. 3 real estate deals. Someone else is making your house payment. I went over earlier. Hey, if someone else could make your house payment, would that make you happy? You guys said yes. I know you did. If someone else can make your car payment, would $2,100 make your car payment? Hey, would $2,100 pay for your next vacation? Would that pay for your kids or grandkids' college education? Come on, guys. You got to see this. You got to see this. This is how you make it happen. You got to dream it. And then you got to go out and make it happen. It's like my guy, Vince. Vince was ready to make it happen. And it puts money in your bank account each and every month. Let real estate pay for everything you want out of life, you guys. And that's what I'm trying to teach you. So again, you could have flipped it for 5 or 10, or you could have held it just like I have. The first month I made $640 a month, positive cash flow. $19.99. Here we are, 2021. I'm getting $2,100 a month. I've been getting paid for 21 years, and it's worth $600,000. And it was a free house. It was free. Now, some of you have never heard of a free house. Terry, why come there's no seminars on the free house? There are people that talk about it. There's many ways to make money in real estate. This world of real estate, this app is my world. And I'm just sharing with you a little world. Some of you probably came here today and said, you know what, I'm going to learn from Terry ABC. And it says, Terry's going to teach us how to work with banks. Terry's going to teach us how to do this. I am a person that will come to the table and I'll bring you knowledge. I'll bring you what I've done. I'm probably going to be the only person, not knocking nobody. I don't knock people, okay? I just try to emphasize to you guys what I do. I'm me. I like being me. When I come to the table, I'm bringing you facts. A lot of people say, well, you know, that was just fluff. No, it's a fact. I still have this house, okay? This app is my story, and I want you guys to learn my story so that you can gain some knowledge and some wisdom so that you can make your life better. I want to make your life better because I want you to call me one day and say, hey, Terry, because of what you taught me, I made $1 million. I sold my company for $1 million. I'm saying, let's make a video. Let's put it up on my YouTube page where I have 350 videos on real estate investing. 350 videos on YouTube about real estate investing. My students are talking about the $4 million they've made in real estate from what I taught them. It's a beautiful world. This is Terry's world right here, you guys. We got to make it your world also. There's plenty of room for all of you. There's plenty of room for all of you. There's other people out there being trained. They're going to programs. They're getting coached. But REI USA has the best instructors to help you guys achieve your dreams and goals. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, Stephen, let's go. All right, so let's keep it moving here. I'm going to pan around a little bit more and just share some things. Hey, did you guys see that stadium right there? That baseball stadium? That's my stadium. That's Terry Bontemps stadium. Terry, you too much. I'm telling you guys, I am unconventional. I used to work for the gurus. Some of you that are old enough, they would come to town and say, hey, meet us in the hotel. And we're going to give you an hour presentation about how you can make money in real estate. I was there. I was in the front row. And then they said, hey, Terry, we can get you a coach and a mentor and a trainer to come and train you for 3 days. And his name is Terry Bontemps. Look at this crazy conversation I'm having. Terry Bontemps is sitting in the front row. The speaker, the guru is me, Terry Bontemps. And I'm talking to Terry saying, Terry, if you sign up, you give us your credit card, and you pay this $25,000, We're going to get you a guy named Terry Bontemps, who's a great coach, a great guy. He will teach you how to do real estate. He'll come to your town. Some of you probably know about those seminars. Okay, I used to do them from Robert Allen. Most of the gurus. I was one of those guys. I was one of those guys that flew into your town to train you. And some of you are going right now, hey, Terry, that's crazy, man. I never spent 25 grand on some training. I get it. I understand. Let me expand you a little bit. Let me expand you a little bit. Let me expand you a little bit. One of my students that I have made $400,000 on one deal. $400,000 on one deal from what I taught her about buying these loans from banks. She paid $25,000 to the guru to get the education that I gave her. She made $400,000 on one deal. It took her 9 months. Let me ask you guys a question. Was that a good investment? Hell yeah, Terry, that's a good investment. You telling me I can invest $25,000? There is no guarantee, but let's just say, man, I can make $400,000 on a deal. Oh, I do that all day, every day, twice on Sunday. That ain't all she did, you guys. She increased her net worth $1.2 million in 10 months buying these loans. She bought 18 loans from banks from what I taught her about buying directly from banks, foreclosure properties. Now, where did she get the money? She borrowed $100,000 from her friends and family to buy these loans. Listen to this, you guys. Listen to this. Listen at the numbers. Listen at the numbers. She invested 25. She made 400 on one deal. She borrowed 100,000 to buy these loans. She made 400,000 on one deal. So what did she do? She paid everybody back their money. She's got $300,000, you know, a little less, because she probably gave us some interest. She's got $300,000 that she made on one deal. She paid off her investors, and she's got 17 more deals that are all hers. I learned that strategy from the hedge funds. They'll buy a package of loans. They'll sell them off to real estate investors like you. Once they've got their investment back, everything else is theirs. It's free. Terry, I have no clue what you're talking about. It's okay. Hang with me. Keep listening to me. Follow me. You'll get this, you guys. It'll open your world. I learned it from the hedge funds. That's called buying by the shot. So we're going to buy by the shot, selling by the gallon. I may have messed that up, okay? But they're buying them, okay? Buying it by the gallon, selling it by the shot makes more sense. They'll buy a bulk portfolio. They'll sell off pieces. Once they have their investment back, everything else belongs to the hedge fund, free and clear. All right, so again, there's my stadium. I made the app. I said, hell, I want to own a stadium. I want to be a team owner. I want to own. There's no true freedom like financial freedom. You got to own. All right, so if you pan around, I also skipped the real estate office right there. The real estate office, if you click that button, it's going to show you 11 properties. The 11 properties are these blue houses. These blue houses are what you guys are going to be playing in order to make money, in order to invest, in order to build wealth. These 11 houses will be the ones that you click, okay? All right, so the money houses, those money houses, you see those money houses there? Look like dollars? Those are notes that you can buy from the bank, okay? It has information in there about a property, and the bank wants to sell that loan to you. Terry, I don't know nothing about buying no loans. Hang in there with me, you guys. Hang in there. Woo! This is going to be good, you guys. This is going to be really good. Now, the only loan, the only note that's active that will work with my game is the one in New York, okay? The one in New York is the one that is interactive and plays with my game. But you got to know the rules. You got to understand it, okay? Don't go there now. This is just the overview. I'm just overviewing so you can see my world. If you look in the right-hand corner, you'll see a circle with some buildings. It's over there by Nevada. I'll pan up a little bit. So it doesn't move. Let me pan up a little bit more. Okay. Anyway, it's in the bottom right-hand corner. That's your back button. Let's say one day you're practicing notes, okay? And you say, you know what, Terry? I'm tired. I want to go play wholesaling. I want to go do some wholesaling. You know what, Terry? I don't want to do wholesaling today. I want to do a fix and flip. Oh, Terry, you know what? I think I'll do assisted living today. You know what? Let me help you guys. You get to pick. You get to pick. It's not you got to do this or that or this. You get to pick what you want. Now you'll see residential assisted living right there. If you click that little pink house, the eye, it will talk about a residential assisted living property. Let me tell you something, guys. That 2 houses on one lot, it needed to be remodeled. So I said, you know what? I don't want to remodel it and then put tenants in there. And about the time I was thinking, I seen a seminar by a guy that was teaching residential assisted living. I said, hey, how much is your course, man? I said, you know what? This sounds really good. Paid him $2,500. Trained with him for 3 days. I found out about assisted living. It means that you can have a house. Everybody, we're just talking about one house right now. Remember the lady I knocked on the door? She said she didn't want the house. You can have it, Terry, and I paid the $8,000. I still have it today. I could turn that into a residential assisted living. Okay? And in California, you can have 6 residents, elderly, military veterans in a home, 6 in a home, okay? And in California, if I charge each one of those residents, $4,000 each, I can make $24,000 a month with residential assisted living. Now, I got to take care of them. I got to get licensed, okay? I got to hire the right people, but I went, wow, $24,000 a month? I can get $24,000 a month on my 2 houses with 1 lot? Ching, ching. I went, oh my gosh, that's $288,000 a year on 1 property, you guys. What would $24,000 a month do for you? Now, again, you got to pay for the care. You got to pay for the food. You got to pay for the labor. I went through the course, but I decided not to do it. Okay? It's just a personal opinion. I decided not to do it. But I'm renting it out right now for $2,100 a month. If I was to do assisted living, I could do $24,000 a month. That's a 10x multiple. 10x multiple, you guys. The same house, the same 2 houses on 1 lot, instead of getting $2,100 a month, I could have been making $24,000 a month. And anybody can do this. There are some restrictions. Okay, you can't have 2 of these within a certain radius of each other. That's California, but I think they'll change that because we got a problem with homeless. All right, so what are you saying, Terry? Some of you out there, I don't know you, but some of you have a background in nursing, care homes. And you say, Terry, I want to be a real estate investor. I'm tired of doing what I'm doing. I want to be financially free. Okay, great. All we need is 1 house for you. All I got to do is show you how to get 1 house. You take your skills. You don't become a landlord conventionally. You become into the assisted living business. That's if you want that. Not everybody wants that, but I have students that call me all the time. Hey, Terry, I want to learn real estate. I say, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm a nurse. I just signed up a lady. I'm a nurse. I said, good. I got a program for you. She said, well, I like your program, Terry. I said, yeah, you don't have to just be a wholesaler. See, a lot of people are teaching wholesaling. Where's the most competition, you guys? Wholesaling. I'm not talking down on wholesaling. I am not talking down on wholesaling. There's other ways to make money. Well, how about if you do residential assisted living? You get 10 times your income. All right, how about Airbnb? Take a look at Airbnb over in that left-hand corner, the little pink house with the eye on it. Click that. Guess what? This same house that I have, 2 houses on 1 lot. Terry, you don't want to wholesale it, do you? No, I don't want to do wholesale. Terry, do you want to be a landlord? No, I don't want to be a landlord either. Do you want to do assisted living? No, I don't want to do assisted living. Oh, Airbnb. Ah, that might work for me. So Terry, how do you get that house? Well, I actually knocked on the door because it was in foreclosure. And the lady said she didn't want it because her husband had just passed away. So Terry, you got a free house, 2 free houses on 1 lot, and you can turn that into assisted living. Oh, okay. Well, how does that work, Terry? Well, let's say I rent it out for $260 a night. 2 houses on 1 lot, you guys. I get $260 a night. I rent it out for 5 nights out of the week. I let it rest for 2 days. I need the rest. So $260 a night, 5 nights. That's $1,300, you guys. That's $1,300 a week I'm getting. 4 weeks in a month, right? Come on. I know you guys are following me. You're like, damn, Terry, this stuff is good, man. Dude, this is good. $1,300 a week times 4 is $5,200 a month. $5,200 a month. But Terry, you said you're getting $2,100 a month now because you're renting it out. Yeah, that's true. But I could also at one point turn it into Airbnb, get $260 a night, $1,300 a week, $5,200 a month, $60,400 in a year. $60,400 in a year. Well, Terry, do you see how I'm talking to myself? Terry, you got this house now. What are you gonna do with it? Do you want to wholesale it? No. Terry, do you want to turn to Airbnb? Wait a minute. $60,000 in a year. Will that pay for your kids' college education? Will that pay for your next automobile? Will that pay for your next vacation? Will it buy you a new home? Pay off your own home, you guys. Let real estate pay for everything you want out of life. That's what we're talking about. You see the orange houses? The orange houses, when you guys click those are homeowners. I bought their loan from the bank. You guys. The bank sold me their loan. Now, if you own your home, this may have happened to you. You get a letter in the mail that says, hey, Chase, you were a great customer, Terry Bontemps, but guess what? I can't use myself because I'm going to use myself to buy the loan. I'll make up a name, Bobby. Hopefully Bobby's not on the line. Bobby, this is Chase Bank. We sold your loan to this guy, Terry Bontemps, the disruptor. The nerve of this guy to think he can come into the banking business and start buying loans like us big bankers. He wants to be in the rich boys and girls club, so he wants to buy loans and start acting like a banker. The nerve of this dude. So they sold me the loan, you guys. They sold me the loan. So now Bobby has to make payments to me. I'm his new Chase, his new Bank of America, his new Wells Fargo. I have all the rights as all those other banks. The Bank of Terry Bontemps. I've been doing this since 2001, you guys. That's where I made the majority of my wealth. Woo, man. It was so good for me one time, you guys. The banks were sending me so many loans that I couldn't get them all. I didn't have enough money. But that stretched me. That made me think, okay, how do I get more people involved? So I started teaching. I started looking for hedge funds. And boy, my world blew up. Bank sent me 25 loans one time in Las Vegas. 25 loans. The bank sent me, you guys. I didn't go to the bank. I had a relationship with them. Okay. I went to the bank, calls me and they say, hey, we got 25 loans. We know you buy them. We know you can close. Let us know what you think. I think I bought 6 of the loans from you guys. I bought 6 loans out of the 25. Okay. I wish I would have known you then because I could have fed all of you guys with loans. That has changed. Things change. But I did do 6 and I did pretty good. I'll talk to you guys about that another day. So I bought a loan. Let's say it's the orange house here in Arizona, that orange house in the bottom left in Arizona. I bought that loan. I modified the loan. The owner payments were like $1,000. They couldn't afford it. Okay. So I modified it and said, hey, can you pay $750 so you can keep your home? They said yes. So instead of making a $1,000 payment, they made $750 payment to me. What does that mean, Terry? What's the numbers? How did you make money? Well, I bought that loan at a discount. Let me give you an example. Let's say the bank was owed $100,000. I'd like to buy that loan from Chase, from Bank of America, from Wells Fargo for like 25, 50,000, 25 cents on the dollar, 50 cents on the dollar. Terry, they don't do that. Banks don't do that. Banks don't do that, Terry. Why would banks do that? Why would banks discount? Oh, that's another story I got for you. That's some more training we got to do. I tell you, I got a vast world. I got 40 years of real estate experience. I can't give it all to you right now. I don't want to. We got to come back. We got to do it again and again and again and again. That's what Terry Bontemps does. He teaches. I teach. Well, Terry, I haven't learned anything from you today. Well, maybe you haven't. Okay. A lot of you are going, hey, Terry, I learned something. I learned more, but I need to go deeper with it. I need to go deeper. I need to go deeper. I need to hear more about it, Terry. I need some more proof. I need you to show me some of them checks your student made. I need to see that check that your student made where she made $400,000. I got a student and I want to do it right now. Let's keep going. All right. The orange house. I modified their loan. I let them keep their house. They wrote me a testimonial letter thanking me for being the great, compassionate guy that I am. Ask me how I sleep at night. from dealing in this world that I live in, the distressed world, dealing with people with debt, divorce, debt, and distress. I can get them at a discount, you guys, so I can make some dollars. And I get a testimonial letter from the homeowner thanking me for being who I am and what I do. Can I tell you the story of the one that breaks my heart and makes me cry? I'm probably gonna tear up on you guys. I bought a loan in Las Vegas, one of those loans I was telling you about. And this person was behind a lot of payments. They were behind a lot of payments. And so I contacted her. She says, Terry, I've been so sick. I've been so sick. That's why I couldn't make my payments. How many of you have been in that situation? How many have family members that have been in that situation? See, this is where what I'm teaching you will benefit you. And your family member says, I can't make my payments. I've been so sick. I'm scared the bank's gonna take my house. You're a real estate investor, Terry. You are a real estate investor. Is there anything you can do to help me? Because I trust you. They trust you. And guess what? You tell them, yes, I have something I think I can do. I might be able to buy your loan from the bank. Terry, nobody's talked about this. No one's talked about this, Terry. Everybody's talking about what, you guys? Come on, say it, wholesaling. Say it, wholesaling. Say it, wholesaling. I didn't come up that way. I came up with different ways to make money with a house. And I said, I'm gonna try this, I'm gonna go this, I'm gonna do this, do this. And lo and behold, boom, I'm an expert. I buy these loans and I help people. I've lost 2 houses to foreclosure myself. Let me be very clear with you guys. I was talking to Vince about this. Vince said, Terry, I lost 1 house to foreclosure. I said, Vince, don't worry about it, man. I lost 2. I got 1 up on you. You may have me on age, but I got you on experience of losing house to foreclosures. I lost my credit, you guys. I didn't have any credit. So the real world says, Terry, if you're gonna do real estate, you need great credit. You need a good score. You need money in the bank. You need to have a job. You need to be born on the right side of the tracks. You got to have a white picket fence around your house. You need to be, you need to have a mother and a father as a parent, which I do. Mother and father as a parent, but my father was out of my life. I ain't mad at him. I still love him. Okay, they made me the guy I am today. But I wasn't. Hey, I'm unconventional. I'm unconventional. That means I don't qualify. That means I can't buy a house because I don't meet your qualifications. That means I can't build wealth because I don't meet your qualifications? No, man, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be another way. I just got to figure it out. So guess what? I'm buying loans from banks. I'm going to become the bank. I can make the rules in when I become the bank. Terry, you are crazy. I'm serious. You're going to make some rules that keeps me from getting what my family needs, my daughter? You're telling me I can't do this and give my daughter the things she needs because you got restrictions? Now, again, guys, I follow the rules. I don't break the law. I don't break the law, but I try to figure out what works and keep working at it and working at it. So, tell you the story. She's sick. She's sick. She's sick. And I say, okay, what can we do? She says, I'm going to start back working. I can't give you all the money I owe you, Terry. I said, that's all right, baby. I said, you know what? I feel for you. I feel for people because I've been through it. Vince, I feel for you because I've been through it, man. I'm your guy, Vince. We're going to make this happen. You're going to be that superstar. And that's my goal to the day I leave this earth, my last breath on this earth. I said, okay, go ahead and go to work. So she started working. She started making some payments. You know, over time, I got my money back and I made a little profit. But she got sick again, you guys. She got sick again. Now, her mother lives with her, and she's taking care of her mother in this process. Great daughter doing exactly what she's supposed to do. She's communicating with me. Hey, Terry, I'm having problems today. Can't do it. I said, that's all right. I can't force it. Let's just roll with it. Guys and girls, she passes away. She passes away, and she was young. She died. Her mom calls me and says, Terry, I don't know what to do. I can't make these payments on this house. I ain't got no money. My daughter was the breadwinner. I said, guess what? I said, guess what? I can help you. I can help you. Let's just sell the house. Sell the house. You don't have to give me no more money. Because I think it was probably, she probably would have made something. I said, you take this money and you go live and move on with your life. See, I was the lifeline. Because I was the bank and because I'm an investor, I understand real estate so thoroughly. I gave her an option, you guys. This is what you got to learn how to do as a real estate investor so you can help people make an impact on their lives and make money. You've got to learn how to help people. Vince, I'm helping Vince, right? I'm trying to help him so I can help myself and I can expand and do more in life. I can leave a legacy. I can help you guys do the same. The moral of the story is this. The mother invited me to the funeral. The mother invited me to the daughter's funeral. I was the bank. They made their mortgage payments to me. The bank doesn't get invited to funerals, you guys. Most people want to kill the bank. They want to bury the bank. But I got invited. What a story. And you will see that testimonial, I promise. If you look in those orange houses, you will see this story I'm telling you about the student, or the person I bought their note. And she's thanking me. She was behind on payment. See, that's what I do. I know there's people out there like me, that they weren't born on the right side of the fence. They don't have the, all the credentials, the conventional things that people say they should have. They're unconventional like me. I've learned how to buy real estate without using my own money, without using my credit. So many different ways I've done this. I've got free houses. I buy loans from banks. Woo! I love my world. Let me just take a quick look at this. Anything else I want to show you guys? Let's see. So again, the blue houses, the orange houses, click everything. Let's go ahead and do a wholesale deal, you guys. Can we do a wholesale deal so I can show you guys how to play the game? All right, hope you're with me here. Hopefully most of you know the 70% formula. It's called wholesale maximum allowable offer. Wholesale maximum allowable offer, WMAO. Okay, it's ARV times 70% minus repairs minus your flip fee. Come on now, I need you guys to get this. We're gonna go fast. This is not like I'm teaching one of my coaching students that just started. You guys are pros. I'm gonna treat you like a pro. ARV times 70% minus repairs minus $5,000 is your flip fee. Why 5,000? Because that's how I program my game. You can make as much as you want once you understand how this all fits together. Most people say, Terry, I already know that, but I guarantee you, I can go through the 70% formula and blow your mind of things you don't know and the way to reverse engineer things so that it works for you. ARV times 70% minus repairs minus $5,000 equals your flip fee. Okay, that's the wholesale mail. So what happens, you're gonna try to get a property under contract at that price, and then you're gonna try to flip it to your cash buyer. So your cash buyer is, let's say it's me. I'm a pro. I know how to make money with a house. I can look at a house. Houses are nothing but ATMs for me, you guys. ATMs, automated teller machines. I just got to figure out how to get the money out. Let me tell you my formula. The cash buyer formula is MAIL, maximum allowable offer, ARV times 70% minus repairs. ARV times 70% minus repairs. I'm only gonna be with you guys for another about 5-10 minutes at the most, you guys. I know I've been here a while, okay? ARV times 70% minus repairs. You have to know both formulas. If you're a wholesaler, you got to know how to bring me houses that I want that will make me money, and I will gladly give you a fee. In my game, it's 5,000. If you put anything other than 5,000 in my game, you guys, the game is going to tell you, no, you can't do that. Terry didn't program that. Quit trying to do Burger King. Just do it the way Terry wants you to do it so he can teach you. Terry's a McDonald's guy. When you get the McDonald's, you can open up anywhere you want. I have a student that just joined me from London. I asked, hey, is there McDonald's in London? She says, yes. I said, good. Just do it the way I show you, then go out and do it and make your money. Now, you need to know those two formulas, you guys, in order to play my game. So what I'm going to do real simply, let's just take this house in Nevada. If you're following along, Try to look at the same house I'm looking at. If not, come back into the recording. We're going to do it again. So what you're going to do is click the house and you're going to see, whoops, got the wrong thing, looking at the wrong screen. You'll see the flashing card. That means you're on your way. See the I Buy Houses card? That's you guys. That's you guys running around town looking for houses. We buy houses, we buy houses. All right, so here we are. We're in Nevada. We're in Nevada looking for real estate, okay? Someone has called you from Nevada. Hey, look, Steven, I hear you buy real estate. Hey, Steven, I want you to buy my house. Belay, Belay, I hope I did that right. Belay, I got a house I want to sell you. So what do? You drive over. Now, I'm not encouraging you guys to drive over. You can do it on the phone, okay? But I'm giving you a little story here. So look at the ARV. It's $74,000. Look at the repairs. It's $6,800. Please write that down. You guys got to write it on a piece of paper. That's Nevada property number 2, $74,000 after repaired value, $6,800 worth of repairs. Write it down, please. Write it down. Write it down. All right, up top, you see the click here first. Why did I put that there? So you click there first. Amazing. People are so excited they forget to click when I try to help them with the game. So let's go ahead and click here first. I'll show you what's happening. That's the house right there, you guys. That's the house you're going to flip. If you flip that house to a cash buyer, you're going to make $5,000 in the next 30 days. Try to make this as realistic as I possibly can. Take your first finger, put it right in the middle of the screen, hold your first finger down and lift up. Bam. Guess what you see? You see some old dated cabinets, just like in real life. You see 6,000 in back payments need to be made on this house because maybe it's in foreclosure. It needs $800 worth of, refinishing on the cabinets. Okay, come on, play with me, you guys. See how I got the $6,800? All right, take your first finger, hold it down, move it up again. Boom. There's the check that needs to go to make the back payments to stop the foreclosure. We're not gonna get into how it was made or any of that. That's a whole nother day, a whole nother training. Take your first finger, go up one more time. What do you see? Boom, bam. Whose check is that? Whose check is that? Take Terry, that's my check. Come on, you guys, I hear you. I hear you. I got my head up to the headphones. Say, Terry, that's my check. That's my check if I flip that house, Terry. All right, we're on the right page now. Can you guys see it? Can you see it? Don't tell me you're not having fun, right? Don't tell me you're not having fun because I'm having fun. I would do this all by myself. If no one showed up, you guys, if no one showed up today, I would still do this. Why? Because it's increasing my presentation skills. And when my presentation skills improve, ching ching, my bank account improves. My daughter's life improves. I'm all for improvement. Christy, the word was Kaizen, Kaizen, constant and never-ending improvement. Kaizen. Christy sent that out to you guys this week. I'm gonna put a little icing on the cake. Japanese word, constant and never-ending improvement. If you're not in that mode, you guys, if you stand on the track long enough, you're gonna get hit by the next train. If you stand on the track long enough, you're gonna get hit by the next train, you guys. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep trying to evolve. You gotta keep getting better. Well, Terry, it's gonna take an investment on my part to improve. I know sometimes it's tough to invest, but you gotta invest in yourself. You gotta bet on yourself to get to that life that you really want. So there's your check. All right, so what we're gonna do is just cross out in that box. It's gonna close the screen. Now we're gonna go back to this. Again, $74,000, $6,800. The first question down on the left is, how much is your fee, you guys? How much is your fee? How much is your flip fee? Now, if you click the white box, it'll tell you what it is in case you forgot, but I have, on the right-hand side, there's a little bitty calculator, you guys. Touch that calculator. Remember how much your fee is, okay? The calculator pops up. You have to put your fee inside here. So let's go ahead and do it. $5,000, that's what I taught you. Don't forget, I know you guys want to make 100, 200, 500,000. I'm all with you, but let me teach you first. Let me give you some mentality. Let me give you my intellectual property. Let me give you my 40 years of why I've been able to do all this stuff. Now, once you put your answer in, you're going to touch the off button. Touch the off button. And what does it say? Do you want to use this as your answer? And you're just going to push yes, because that's what I want to use. All right. Look at the left-hand side of the question. It said, how much is your fee? You put $5,000 in and voila, you get a green check mark. What does that mean? That means you did it right. You did it right, just the way Terry taught you. So now we got that question. Let's go to the next question. Look at the next question. What does it say? How much is your mayo? How much is your mayo? Remember the formula for mayo, you guys. You got to memorize that. So what do? You hit the calculator. The formula for mayo is R times 70% minus repairs. So in this situation, my R is $74,000. Okay. And then I'm going to multiply that by what? Come on, you guys. I can hear you. Come on. Multiply by what? Yes, the 70% formula that you were taught. So I multiply by 70%. I hit equals. That gives me 51,008. What else am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to subtract the what? What am I supposed to subtract, you guys? I'm supposed to subtract the repairs, which is how much? $6,800. This is exactly what you do when you're talking face-to-face with a homeowner, whether you're at McDonald's or over the phone. You go through this process. So I get $45,000. Let me see if I did my math correct. I hit my off. Do I want to use that? Yes, I do. Oh, look at Terry go here. All right, I got my second question now. I got a green mark. Okay. Now I got to figure out how much is the WMAO. That's the wholesale maximum allowable offer. And I'm going to get this one wrong on purpose. Now this formula again is R times 70% minus repairs minus your 5,000. I'm going to walk through it and do it wrong on purpose, you guys, on purpose. Show you what happens when you do it wrong in my game. So I'm going to take $74,000 and I'm going to multiply it. You know what? I'm not even going to do any more. I'm just going to do this to save time. I'm going to put 74,000 in. Do I want to use that answer? Oh my gosh, it's the wrong answer. So that means you did something wrong. Your math is wrong. Let me ask you guys a question. Would you rather lose money, make wrong answers in a game or real life? In a game or real life, do you want to make your mistakes? Yes, that's right, in my game. This is the perfect place to learn. It's interactive. It's interactive. So let me go back to the real answer. I have to hit the calculator again to start all over. So let's go 74,000. And we're going to do times 70% equals 51.8. I got to minus my repairs. And then I got to minus my what? My $5,000 flip fee. And equals, and then I'll hit off. Do I want to use that as the answer? Yes, yes. And guess what? Boom. I'm back to the main part of the game. Look at the Nevada property. Hey, look at the Nevada property. Look at the color of it. What that means is this. You've already done that house. You've already done that house. There's 10 other blue houses that you guys got to go in and flip, right? So look in the right-hand corner in the top. Oh, look at my bank account. How much money you guys got in your bank account up there in the right-hand corner? You got $5 grand. All right, Terry, now you're talking. Now you're teaching us how to make money in real estate. You've been doing it all day, Terry, but I came here specifically. I wanted you to teach me a 1, 2, 3, Terry. 1, 2, 3, because all the seminars I go to, it's 1, 2, 3, and they teach you the 1, 2, 3. I'm not mad at nobody. Okay, I'm just talking about real estate and the many ways it can be done and the many ways you can make money. And my app will help you learn that. So you got $5,000 in your bank account. Now go out and flip the other 10. This is a free download. It's called Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. It is a free download. You get level 1, 2, and 3 to try for free. You can only play it one time, you guys. This is a trial version. Well, Terry, what does the app cost? It costs 20 bucks. 20 bucks. You'll see all the levels open up. There's a coach built into the game. So you don't even need a coach. The coach is hired. 20 bucks. This is technology. This is the future of real estate investing. If I had 20 million people on the line right now, I can teach all 20 million people how to do real estate. And I swear I won't bore you to death. I will not bore you. You will not fall asleep. You will not nod your head when I teach you and you learn real estate. Much better way to learn real estate. Much better way. Would you rather learn reading from books and going to seminars? Or would you learn from a game that's highly interactive, that you can practice anytime. Teach your kids how to do real estate. The easiest, simplest way. Kids love games. If you make it a game for them, they won't even know they're learning real estate. Give them some incentive, by matching the dollars. Match the dollars or get a discount. Hey, for every month, for every dollar you make, I'll give you a penny. Make incentivize and let them go out to your seller appointments or on the phone, let them do the real estate. They'll make you guys a lot of money. They'll make you a lot of money. All right, let me go ahead and switch the screens. I'm gonna come back live for you guys. Man, that was a ball. I had so much fun. All right, you guys. This is fun. This is fun. This is our world. This is our world. But see, Terry, no one's ever done it that way. I swear, I sit down and watch a seminar, and it's like, 1 and 1 is 5, and then you take this and you do that, and then you're like, oh, okay. Let me attend another seminar. I'm not knocking anybody, you guys. I'm a disruptor. I'm a disruptor. I want to disrupt the way real estate is, because for people like me, we don't fit in a round peg. We fit in the square peg. 99% of the systems are people that fit in the round peg. I'm a square peg. I can fit in the round peg too when I want to. I can come over here and be the square peg. Okay, unconventional. Unconventional. You know what, guys? I want to thank you for showing up. I don't know everybody that was out. The people that are here, I appreciate you being here. Stay in the loop. Stay in the loop. Stay in the loop. Stay in the loop. I got a lot. And here's the last but not least. For most of you that don't know it, I have my man Vince. Mr. Vince is 75 years old. I posted about real estate. I eat real estate. I drink real estate. I write about real estate. I make videos about real estate. I make software about real estate. I got spreadsheets about real estate. I'm real estate. So I posted something on LinkedIn. Vince reaches out and said, hey, Terry, look, man, I'm homeless. I got my 4 dogs living with me. My wife passed. And I just found out today his daughter is living in that car with him. He's a hard worker. He's worked hard his whole life. And the one thing I want to tell you guys, if you're young right now, if you're breathing right now, you need to put your foot down in the ground and do real estate so you can secure your family. Because Vince didn't know this was going to happen to him. He didn't know at 75 he's going to be living out of his car. He worked hard his whole life. I talked to him. He's a salesman. I want to be like him. 75, he's vibrant, energetic. There was never a sob story when we talk. He's like, you know what, Terry, let's get it. 1 day later, 2 days later, he's running ads. He's running marketing. I didn't tell him to do it. I had to pull him back because he was saying some things. But his enthusiasm, I loved it. You don't know, you guys. You don't know what's going to happen. Look at all the homeless people. I feel for them. Look how many people are homeless. Look how many people can't buy a house. Guys, you got to put your foot down. Got to put your foot down. So with that being said, we're in a great business. And I'm going to leave you with one thing. You need to be a guru. You need to become so good at what you do, you become a guru. I know a lot of you saying, hey, Terry, I don't even like the guru. All the guru wants to do is charge my credit card. You know what, Terry, I already bought a lot of courses. They didn't work. I understand. I did the same thing. I spent a lot of money. I just spent $25,000 on a coaching program. So Terry, you got it like that. I understand, but I didn't have it like that at first until I got it like that. Until I bought that course, right? You got to invest in yourself. You got to bet on yourself because you don't know if it's the next thing. You don't know if it's the next thing that will make you pop and blow up. My student Holly spent 25 grand on a seminar, 25 grand. What was her return? What was her ROI? She met Terry Bontemps. She made $400,000 on one deal. She increased her net worth $1.5 million. She bought 18 of these notes from a bank because I taught her how to invest in real estate. She rolled the dice one last time. I don't know if it's the last time, but she rolled it. And look what happened. Okay, look what happened. So you need to be a guru. Get really good because there's people out there that need your help. If you're a female, guess what? There's women out there that need to be taught how to be financially free. There's guys that need to be taught also, women. But right now, there's a strong women's push right now. Oh, guys, I'm telling you, if you're a guy right now, watch out because these women are mowing people over. They're in this mode. You know, they feel like, man, you know what? We've been shortchanged. We've been getting paid less. We're going to turn it on and women are going to run the world. And more power to you. I'm happy with that. Okay? Guys, you're going to have to get your act together too, just like me. I got to get my act together. Okay? Everybody is trying to get a piece of that American dream. Everybody needs to learn. If I wouldn't have put myself out there, I would have never met Vince. At 75 years old, you guys, do you think Vince is going to have an easier time getting out of a situation with me helping him as a real estate coach? You see, I look forward to that. I'm not charging Vince anything. I'm not charging Vince one red penny. I'm just going to do it because it's in my heart to help people. Help someone improve their situation. Become really good at real estate. Yes, you can charge them because you deserve it, because you're the expert. Experts get paid for their knowledge. Teach someone, help someone, make their life better. That's what happened to me to my first coach. Hey, look, here's my credit card. Please teach me how to not go to a job. Please tell me how I can fire my boss. Please tell me how I can have more, because the people I hang around with, they were living in lack and poverty. They were working at a job. Again, I'm not knocking a job, but they were working at a job. They're working at a job. They got the golden watch for some of you that's older. Okay? All right, you guys. Hey, that's it. Y'all have a great weekend. I appreciate you. We're going to talk next week. Terry Bontemps does not stop. He never quits and he never gives up, because that is how you succeed. That is how you succeed. Never, ever, 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 ever quit. Never, ever quit. Do it to your last breath. See you guys.